Man, listen to that Acura, baby. Sheesh, dude. Give it a rev. Holy shit, that sounds like a F1 car, bro. Yeah. Sheesh. So yeah, we're heading up this meetup a little bit north. You guys have seen it before, but we're gonna try to head it up and see what's going on out there. Maybe go grab coffee and bring you guys along for the ride. We got Justin's Ducati Hyper Motard. Such a little hooligan bike. Look at it. 698. He's got the Acuras on it too. I haven't heard it since. Let's hear it, bro. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It sounds so much better than before. Damn, son. These little hooligan machines, dude. I swear to God. All right, boys, let's get on the bike and hit the road. I got the Pan America with me today. Got the sick ass wheels, the matched bar. Yeah, buddy. Man, it is insanely hot this morning. It's like 9 a.m. and it's already like 92 degrees right now. And I'm the only one here actually wearing gear. Man, that XR is so sick, bro. I love it. It sounds so nice too. I got that on camera, I think. I told you, it's a little hooligan bike. Alrighty, so it's a beautiful Sunday morning. We're about to hit that bike meetup up north. I think I took you guys to it one time. Yeah, we'll make a quick stop over there and maybe go grab some good coffee somewhere. Just a chill, maybe 80, 90, 100 mile ride. I'm pretty excited, guys, because with this specific crew, so Brian and Justin, I think you guys have seen them before on the vlogs, with the Road Glide vlogs. We're actually, we just booked for Tell the Dragon in August, so we're gonna roll out in a couple of weeks. Super freaking excited about that. I haven't been there since like 2021, I think. Really excited about it. Should be a good time, man. We're planning to go for a weekend, do a Thursday to Sunday kind of deal. We're gonna trailer up these 3 bikes. We already got an Airbnb and stuff, so yeah, pretty excited about it. Guys, we're like 5 miles away from hitting 1,000 miles on the bike, which is awesome. It means my next video that I'll bring to you guys will be the 1,000-mile review. And trust me, I have a lot to say about this bike. For those of you that are not Florida residents, starting July 1st this year, Florida implemented a new law. Yeah, see, that guy was telling us there's a cop up there. As I was about to tell you what I was going to tell you. Florida implemented a new law where if you're going over 100 miles an hour, you go to jail automatically. There's no like discretion, no warning, no ticket, nothing whatsoever. It's like, well, there is a ticket. There's a $500 ticket. But it's a mandatory 30-day jail sentence if you get pulled over going over over 100 miles an hour. It's yeah, good. Justin warned him.
I think it's right there.
Yeah.
Try that Explorer.
So Justin just warned him there's a cop up there because a bunch of the bikers coming from the opposite side were telling us that there's a cop. So yeah, going over 100 miles an hour, automatically jail. Going 50 miles per hour over the speed limit, over the posted speed limit, jail. It's like that clip, I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but it's like,
you're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail.
Anyway, so yeah, that's 30 days for a first offense, you guys. So if you're ever coming down to Florida and you think it's free reign like it was before, it is no longer that. So I always try to keep my speed under 100 miles per hour, or at least under 50 miles per hour off the posted speed sign. So just an FYI, PSA for all of you guys out there. Those are the new rules in Florida. They're trying to combat speeding and whatnot, which I get. I mean, people drive like crazy down here. Ah, we're about to hit the 1,000. We're at 998 miles. Let's see if we can actually record it changing. Man, last week, or the week before, I was doing a ride up here too, and I got like a bee or something went inside my jacket. Freaking stung me right on my elbow, dude. Alright, let's see if this changes. Hey, there we go. 1,000 miles, baby. Let's go. I actually went to Harley yesterday and picked up 4 quarts of oil for this bike. And I'm probably gonna change the oil a little later today once I get back home. Right at the 1,000 mile mark. So, fudge, yeah. Yeah, my bad, dude.
That
long stretch with like nothing over here is just sick.
Yeah, it is. You can even take it all the way to the lake.
You just go to Okeechobee?
Yeah.
Or just keep going down.
There's like no one out here. You can just ride on the street, and the road is like good.
That's a good road, yeah.
You could probably go like 50 miles on this road.
Yeah, bro, that turn. So I'm like on autopilot. Whenever I go north, I take Lake Worth. And whenever I go south, I take Boynton.
Dude, did you not see me? I was just fucking like tearing it like down to my knee on those turns. No. Then I turned around, I'm like, oh fuck, where are they? And then I realized I was going south. I'm like, wait. So I just fucking got off at Boynton right there. I just made a loop back around.
On Boynton? You didn't go all the way to Atlanta?
No, I took the turn. Okay. And then I'm like, wait, this is south.
Did you do an illegal U-turn or what?
No. As soon as you get back on, you get right back off. So
oh, that's what we should have did.
As soon as I got on, there was an exit for Boynton, so I just got back off again.
Fuck.
That's why I was so ahead of you.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh shit! And I didn't know where you guys went.
Yeah, we went all the way to Atlantic. Shit.
So that's why I got Hypoluxo so quick, because I literally just made a circle.
Oh well, we got to ride more, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
All good.
Nah, I was going so fast on that turn, I wasn't looking.
Dragging me.
Yeah, so I dropped it by accident a couple of days ago at my house. I would share the footage, but I was sitting in my boxers in the garage, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so it was like a rated X video. However, can you find the scratch? It fell on the left side.
It fell on this side?
On that side.
That'd be the easiest scratch because you replaced it.
And hold on. It fell on the road glide.
It fell
Onto the fucking road glide.
Oh, that sucks.
But it didn't go all the way down. I protected it.
Whatever you did is very minimal.
It is. It's super minimal. They're trying to find the scratch, because like I said, I dropped it a couple of days ago in the garage. I was testing out the bar setup, and I got off of it not knowing that the kickstand wasn't down, unfortunately, and I leaned it all the way over and it kind of fell. But yeah, the scratch is so fucking minimal, which I am super grateful for, you guys. Alright, it's time. It's right here. See that shit?
Yeah. You put something over it?
Yeah, I tried to put some like shark juice to clean it up.
Oh shit, I see.
But
Now I see. I wouldn't have noticed that before. Yeah.
now you can't unsee it, right?
Oh yeah, because you showed it.
Yeah.
I would have noticed that.
But it's not that bad, honestly. I guess so. That's what I was thinking, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, now I gotta buy carbon fiber.
Yeah.
The problem with the carbon fiber is nobody makes one for the 17-inch wheels yet. So you'd have like a huge gap. Like
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
the fender would be up here. I don't think that would look good because it would be for the 19-inch.
You can always powder coat it right.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not that bad. You can't even tell.
I would just leave it.
It's not bad.
Wait until you scratch it up some more,
Yeah.
and then figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see.
You just gotta get used to it though. It's like, it takes the fun out of it sometimes. When you're like worried.
So much better. The unibody design.
This freaking H2 right here, bro. It's beautiful. Fucking got a ZX10R. This dude's doesn't even have a seat. It's crazy. Look at that. There's no seat. Save weight.
That cannot be comfortable.
No, probably not. And you got this baby right here. That's 1000 RR. Such a beauty, bro. It looks so good. Alright, let's go. Brian, ready to roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bro, it was very nice to meet you in person, bro. And let's connect. Let's come out to these rides one day or whatever. I'll hit you up on Instagram.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, brother. Ride safe, man. You too, bro.
Alright, we're gonna go get some coffee, boys. Let's go. Well, that was fun. I always like making it out to this specific bike meetup. Meet a lot of nice people. See a lot of nice bikes. It's a good time. Met up with one of my Instagram buddies. You guys might have seen him here towards the end of the previous shot. Hey Nimoto, shout out to you, brother. It was very nice to meet you. We should definitely link up sometime and go out for a ride. I'll hit you up on Instagram for sure. He's got a sick ass MT-09 SP, I believe. Honestly, guys, I freaking love this bike. Like I mentioned, I'm still gonna do the 1,000 mile review on it here in the next couple of videos, but just give you a quick summary of what that video is going to be like, and I love it. There are a couple of gripes that I have with it that I kind of hate about the bike, but I'll definitely mention those when the time comes, or during that video. Alright, come with me. Let's go get some coffee. Hayabusa. Justin is such a hooligan on that little Ducati, bro. It does look like a fun bike, not gonna lie. Nice. Looks like a really fun around town bike, you know what I mean? Like in the city, in the little twisties and whatnot. But he seems to be okay Can't freaking wait, bro. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, he said, in case you didn't hear, he said this is gonna be the lineup for the Dragon. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, in a couple of weeks we're gonna take these 3 bikes up there for a weekend. Do a little change of scenery from the flat Florida landscape. And hit up the tail of the Dragon. If you're not familiar with it, it's one of the most popular motorcycle sport car roads around. Alright, I'll see you guys at the coffee house later. Any sort of shade in Florida to park your bike in. Any sort. What's up? The seat has gel in it.
Oh shit.
And so it gets so freaking hot in the sun.
Oh really?
Put it back. This is Justin a couple weeks ago.
This is me rock
Oh,
climbing.
beautiful. Thank you. Rock climbing on the UTV.
Okay.
In Arizona.
Look, so watch this. This is us rock climbing up right here.
Jeez, that's steep,
It's
bro.
steep as fuck,
Bro,
yeah.
you think that's bad? You gotta go to Hell's
And
Revenge.
then hold on, let me go to
Bro,
that.
you think that's steep? That's like just
Watch.
to get
And
on.
Yeah, I know.
Montana?
Yeah.
No, in Utah.
Look, this is going down.
Oh my
It doesn't look as steep here, but you're literally straight down.
Look at they know they're broken
Just
hands.
look at the guy down there. Like, can you see him? Like,
Holding. What's holding on to who?
Oh my god.
it's literally like straight down the rocks. He's just telling me like, yo.
And it doesn't
just
There's
slip.
no
me.
stop.
It doesn't slip.
No.
Well,
Like the tires.
No, you literally just
Lots
let
of,
it
like,
drip.
sandpaper.
You just let it drip. That was so sick.
That's
You don't even
insane,
slip.
bro.
Not even for a second.
Insane.
This is called like top of the world out there. Like, it's pretty sick. Like, that's all.
This guy had a good time.
Salud, boys. Cheers.
Ooh.
Cheers. I guess we'll cheers. I don't cheers to drinks, so air cheers.
I'm the
Only
same.
alcohol.
Ah, I don't cheers to alcohol.
I cheers to alcohol. I'm saying. I thought you're not supposed to cheers to like water and shit like that.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
You never drink, so you gotta cheers sometimes.
I
Cheers
drink,
to
dude.
pasta. You never drink.
Ah.
When we go out, I'm not trying to like peer pressure you. I'm just
No.
saying like whenever we go anywhere, I'm always like, let me get a beer, and you're like,
Oh,
take
I
a
don't drink that
Diet
much when
Coke.
we're riding, but like next week when we go out, like next weekend, I'll fucking drink. I
He's
drink.
a responsible guy right here.
I need to see this man on half a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, on a bike, it's dangerous.
No way, bro.
I need to see it.
You can't let him ride.
No, not
Right, because I'll drive.
Quick blooper, you guys. So I just got home, parked my bike, you know, just the usual things, and then I was like removing all my gear and stuff, and then I like checking my pockets. I was like, where the hell are the keys? Oh man, guess what? I left my keys right over here. This is the compartment. This is the section where you open the compartment under the seat. And I've done that more than once. So one thing for you guys to remember, if you're taking something out of your little compartment, always check your seat, because I was going of speeds of up to 95, 100 miles an hour on I-95 just now. And I am really glad that it actually held. But you know, I could have not been so lucky and could have lost my keys. So just a reminder, always check, make sure whenever you get something from your compartment to take your keys and stick them in your pocket. Anyway, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm gonna throw this quick chart over here from my analytics. It shows that 96% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. It's free to you guys. It helps the channel bring in more content. You know, I do this for free. There's no promotions or ads or anything, so it definitely helped me out if you guys hit that like button and subscribe below. All right guys, I'll see you on the next one. Later.